Now then, people, it's Joe, All Leeds TV, and the Mackie's back. Do you know what I mean? I'm back and I'm raring to go. I've had some stuff going in. All I'll say is it's okay to talk, people. But yeah, I'm just buzzing to be back, you know. I was going to come back on Thursday with a preview for Sheffield United, but after seeing that tonight, and after, you know, after Friday against West Brom, and the result at Bristol, you know, I've been itching to come back and do these videos, but I've had a few stuff going on, but it is what it is. I'm back now, you know, the Mac is back, and I'd like to take this moment to apologise to absolutely fucking nobody. No, what a night, guys, what a performance, what a first half, you know, and as per, we score first, we win, and we win well, and we win comfortably. You know, end of the day, Reading had only lost one game in the last 8. You know what I mean? It was on paper, you know, looking at it, you fancy us to win, of course. But, you know, they're on a decent run of form. They're getting out of the relegation zone. The manager, the new coach they've got in, seems to be doing well there. And it looks like they might you know, save themselves from relegation. What I will say tonight, I think he got it all wrong. They were too open. Far too open, you know, and every time we went forward we looked like we could score in that first half. Obviously the second half changed, they tightened it up, but by the time he got them in for the second half, we were already well out of sight. And you know, playing debutants in midfield, the first ever game against our team, the rate in which we passed the ball, we moved, the movement, you know, I think it was a little bit naive by them, but it is what it is. Just what a performance. It's great to see us be so clinical. It's shades of the Leeds United that we've seen in the earlier parts of the season. I've got on my notes here. I remember weeks back after the Norwich game, every time Norwich went forward, they looked like they could score. And we went for a period of time where we were going forward and we'd get to the edge of the box and just nothing had happened. And I don't know what's clicked at the moment. I don't know if it's the personnel that are in, you know, the movement of Roberts, Bamford, Harrison, Pablo, Click. It's just on fire at the minute. And today, every time we went forward, we looked like we could score, and we're on a rich vein of form, and you know, we're flying. You know, I did think tonight that the Blades might come unstuck. They didn't. You know, Medine got sent off when they were 1-0 up, so I'm thinking, oh, you know, they might, but they won 2-0. It is what it is. But like Oscar was saying to me at half time, don't worry about Sheffield United. Let's worry about Leeds and what Leeds United will do, and it's right. You know. Look at Ayling, for example, Bill. 15 minutes, 1-0 up. Great assist from Luke Ayling. You know, and a special mention to Luke Ayling as well, because I was on that brigade that he wasn't doing it. And Bielsa came out and defended him. I was saying, let's put Shackleton at right back. But what do I know? Listen, there was people out there before that said about Harrison sending back. And now he's been, every game he's just coming on leaps and bounds. And I don't know if it's a confidence thing, but you know, in Bielsa we trust. Who am I to question him? Look at Luke Ayling now. He's got 3 assists in the last 2 games. You know, and he's just been class the last few games. There was a slip from Mo Barrow. Obviously, that helped the situation, and he cuts it back. And a lovely dummy by Paddy Bamford and Mateus Click, 20 yards, 30 yards, 40 yards, or even fucking 5 yards. It doesn't matter. He slots it in the back of the net and we go 1-0 up. I was buzzing as well, the fact that Mo Barrow slipped. I remember last season, or it may have been the season before. I think it was last season. No, I think it might have been under Monk. I'm not too sure. It was the time, you know, under Monk he played for us. And then it was the time where Pablo missed the penalty late on, and we were playing Reading. They won 1-0, and Mo Barrow took his shirt off and went absolutely wild, as though we cared about him. I don't know where he got this hatred for us for. He came to Leeds, he did shit, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I always remember things like that. And when he took his shirt off and went wild when they went 1-0 up, so when I knew it was him that had slipped over and Ayling fucking assist, I just thought, fuck you, Mo Barrow. It is what it is. So yeah, 22 minutes then comes Pablo. Again, the guy's a magician. The guy was unreal tonight. He could have had a hat-trick. He could have had 4. And we all know about Paddy Bamford. He could have had about 4. But we'll touch on that a little bit later on. But yeah, Ayling, touch into Pablo's feet. Pablo's just immense, right? He just takes it out of his feet, whips it, bam, off the post. Keeper's not saving it, and we're 2-0 up. And then we killed the game on 43 minutes, you know, 3-0 up first half. It was much like the West Brom game. I said, you know, when you're 2-0 up, yeah, you're comfortable, but that third goal's so pivotal. If they get it, obviously it changed the complexion of the game. We get it though on 43rd minutes. Pablo again, what an absolute strike. It was great work by Paddy to play it into Pablo, and Pablo does what Pablo does best, you know what I mean? What an effort, you know. He's had an immense season, and I know listening to Phile's podcast before, he's touched on it. Is this the best time Pablo's had in his career? And it's crazy to say, because we're in the Championship. Yes, we're at the top end of the Championship, we're fighting for promotion. But he's been in the Premier League with Swansea. He's played in the Champions League. Do you know what I mean, with Valencia? So it's crazy to think that. But this guy's like fucking Peter Pan, man. He doesn't seem to be getting old at all. And what a performance by him. What a performance by everyone, really. I thought, you know, Pontus and Cooper, they're just absolutely immense. You know, there was one, I think it was in the second half, where Pontus Jansson's, I forget who it was who's got round him and he's tried to take him down. I think it was Matey, and he tries to take him down, and then Cooper just comes out and gets him out of jail. And the first thing Pontus does is just go over and fucking slap hands with Cooper as if to say thank you. Do you know what I mean? The partnership they're striking up is unreal. Thought Alioski was class again. Going forward, that boy's immense, and it's crazy. This is what I keep coming back to. Same with Ayling, same with fucking Harrison. Look at Alioski. The change that lad's had in just a season, it's absolutely crazy, and I think a lot of it is to do with where he's getting played now. But again, he was just immense. And then the second half comes. As I say, the game was won. We took his foot off the gas. Yes, we still had opportunities to score, but listen, that's what you do when you're 3-0 up, you know what I mean? And probably thoughts are going towards the game on Saturday, which is an absolute massive game, and I cannot wait for that game. But yeah, we took his foot off the gas, but it was game management, right? Reading had the odd opportunity, but when called upon, Kiko saves, you know what I mean? It's a couple of clean sheets for Kiko now, 3 in a row, I believe. And you can see why he's played at that top level, because I think he's a top keeper. And then we get to the I've actually put, because I like to put little notes, Paddy Bamford, 75, 76 and 77. He could have made it a rout, you know what I mean? He has the chance on his left, weaker foot, takes an effort, and it ends up going out for a throw-in. The second one comes across. They're the sort of, for me, they're the sort of ones that normally Paddy's finishing, you know. I think it's Harrison that plays it across, and he just totally misses it. I actually put down it was a great dummy, because it fell to Pablo. Pablo hit a rocket, and it just goes wide of the post. And then, as I say, he could have had, Paddy Bamford could have had an hat-trick in about 3 minutes. It was great work by Shackleton, and he plays in Patrick Bamford, and normally in them situations, if we look back at the West Brom game, how composed he was, in them situations normally he puts it in the back of the net, and it just was wide tonight. But yeah, I know me and Oscar have a bit of banter, because Oscar says, oh, I don't know if he's a good a goal scorer as Roof and all this, and I was like, nah, Paddy, just give Paddy the opportunities, he'll score. And he's shown that. I think he's at 8 goals in 7 appearances or whatever it is. But tonight, yeah, it was poor. But listen, if you miss an opportunity, he had a good game, don't get me wrong, but in front of goal it was pretty poor. But what does it matter when you're 3-0 up? You know what I mean? You can cut in some slack. And then on the 86th minute, Pablo, as I say, he could have had a hat-trick. Obviously, he scored 2. He had the one where it's fucking... Basically, Paddy Bamford's done an air shot and it's fell to Pablo and it just goes wide when he rockets it. But on the 86th minute, Harrison, some great work again. He's got such good feet when he's got the ball, and he's so confident. And he does some great work, and it makes its way to once he's hit the effort. It was a good save, to be fair. It comes out to Pablo, and like I say, normally you would fancy Pablo to score there. It's a bit of a snapshot and he misses it. But all in all, guys, great performance. You know, and Hull, let's all be Hull City fans tomorrow. I know that's mad to say, but hopefully Hull can do us a job and beat Norwich. We shall see. I think we got away with one as well with Luke Ayling, but it was much like the Gareth Barry one, right? You know, sometimes these things go for you, they don't. If we look back at Gareth Barry, his challenge against West Brom, he probably should have seen a second yellow. For me, same with Luke Ayling. if he's not on a first yellow, he gets a yellow. So in hindsight, he probably should have been sent off, and it's much like Gareth Barry. But these things sometimes go for you, sometimes they don't. I was nervous about the referee leading up to the game because it was the same referee that fucking sent off Pontus for basically falling over. Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is. I thought he was a bit card happy, but there you go. He didn't send off Ayling, and we got away with that one. But yeah, massive game tomorrow. Hopefully Hull City will do something for us. And then we've got Sheffield United on Saturday. Massive game. Win your home games, get points away. We've come from 2 very difficult games. You know, 3 in fact. You know, what's that now? 4 wins out of the last 5. No, it's 5 wins out of the last 6, I believe. You can tell I'm a bit rusty. Sorry, guys. But yeah, 5 wins out of the last 6, and what a run, and what a time to be hitting this form. You know, one of my mates contacted me over the weekend and said, you just seem to be hitting form at that right time, and that's what we are doing. You know what I mean? And hopefully we can get maximum points from Sheffield United on Saturday. If we don't, will you take a point? It is based on the run that we've had and where we're at. Would you take a point? Listen, Sheffield United have got some tough games in March. The rest of it, obviously, starting tonight with Brentford. They've then got us, and they've then got Bristol City. And then some favourable games. So we need to take something from Sheffield United, in all honesty. And fingers crossed we can do this. And I'm going to leave you with this, guys, because the boys in the group give me a bit of jip and call me Peter Pan, because I'm like, it's written in the stars, it's our time, everything's going for us. Some of the things we've overcome when we've done it, previous seasons we've gone up. I'm going to leave you with this now, okay? And thank you to LUFC Stats for this one. But the last time this is the second double we've done over Reading in 13 attempts, and the last time we did it, guess what? We went up. Do you know what I mean? So I'll come back to it. It's our time. It's written in the stars, man. We're going up, and we're going up as fucking champions. I'm telling you. Let's do this, man. But thank you so much for being patient, guys. Thank you so much for your support. There's been guys that have messaged me while I've not been doing the videos, so thank you so much for this. I hope you like this hoodie. Emma Farnell from So This Is Embroidery has done them for me and the team. If you like what you're seeing, you'd be interested in something you would like, maybe we can, you know, start doing a bit of merch and getting them out to you guys. But thank you so much, Emma Farnell, for doing this for us. And like I say, guys, you know, I'll see you again on Thursday. I'm back now, and I'll see you again on Thursday for a preview for Sheffield United. Obviously, I'll give you your review when I get back from the game on Saturday, and then we'll be back for Monday Night Football. But it's been a pleasure as always, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you check out Conor and Oscar's video. They're both quality. Promise no new camp this time. It will be in his conservatory, as per. There we go. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Thanks for your continued support. I'm rambling now. I do it all the time. But what a great night for Leeds United. We're going up as fucking champions, boys. It's our time. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.